Round two. Fight.
Now, can they finish the job? Who's going to start things off? Jumps in. On Gensatsu. Got their eye on the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Lots of full hop bends and plenty of avenues. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. A deficit here. Can they finishes them with a drive impact? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Dashes forward. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to knock them out of the air. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Corrects them. Player 2, super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. The super connect. Gets him with a Euro. Finds the target over in a flash. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. The impact gets blocked. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Life lead is opening up, but that can slip. Heats it up with a combo into super. That's one huge life lead. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side step. Still slugging it out at this range. Going in, tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Fires without warning. Breaks those shins. Barely blocks the jump in. Player experiencing burnout. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Reads the jump-in perfectly. Shakes things up with a fireball. Denies the jump-in attempt. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Decides to buff up where they can. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Taking stock. Grabs them. Good work staying in throw range there. All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. From up above. That drive impact is... burnout activates. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Fires off the sequel in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Can they keep on him? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. They're laying into each other. Not much life difference. A quick breather. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 can't. They're flatlined though. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open, clutch, anti-air. Bumps up. Knocks them out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player sets up with the jump in. Excellent block. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Time to burn down. situation with Burnout. Medium kick into. This is gonna hurt. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Shoots off a fireball up close. Decides to buff up while they can. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Did this super art connect? Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
How's this round going to develop? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Burnout activates. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Pumped up. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. The throw whips. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Both fighters, Planets brushes that off and keeps going. Experiencing burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 and whips. They're wide open. This gets the counter hit and the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this. Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is gonna hurt. Hits them with a stopping block. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Impact squashed. Excellent block to shut off the impact. What now? What are they gonna do? Jumps in, drops them hard. Anti-air in the clutch. All stocked up. Where's the Fuha gonna come into? This can lead to some big damage. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Noticeable life lead is a reversal. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Oh my god, they just choked it up! What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Puts one in the pocket. What are they thinking here? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. The comeback's gonna get some. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to buff up while they can. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Solid combo. Saihasho to start something? Saihasho goes for the jump in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Their drive experiencing burnout. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Burnout activates. Blocks it. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump in there. Player 2 just posterized their opponent. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Gets the jump in. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. All right. Checks with the projectile. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken! Player 2 is gonna have to wait, digs in deep to get that drive in there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight!
Buffs up! The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Decides to buff up while they can. Anken Satsu! That combo did decent damage. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 Shinku Hadouken! Going in? Player 2 is in a pretty good pitch, brushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. Breaks the block with a throw. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Oh, turning it right up with a super! Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 2 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Gets the combo. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. They dropped that off. Loads up a buff. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh, combo. Let's go. Finds the target. There's a burnout. They push their way out of the corner. A wheel. This can lead to some big damage. Anti-air in the clutch. Player crowns them from above. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? This is it. Player 2 can't use any drive boots. Gotta play it safe. They are done. Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Solid anti-air. Zones with the fireball. Gets a risky buff in. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time. So it's vital to not let that happen. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Saihasho? Both fighters are barely alive. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Was looking for that jump attack. The jump in is denied. Player 2, one out goes close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Still very early in the round. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Risky up-close scrap still going. Going in. Hits them with a stop and pop. Buffs up. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Player 2, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Is this gonna kill? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counteroffensive. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. All right. Big counter. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Takes the Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. Both fighters are just in there. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like he brushes that off and keeps going. Locks up. Good job blocking the jump-in. Burnout activates. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Get carried to the corner. Side Hasho to start something. Player 1 can't use any. They're recovered. Not going anywhere. Blocks the low kick. Both fighters charges up the plasma. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Escapes the corner. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Lots of Fuhawk then adds a bit of OD spice. Player 2 needs to wait this out. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Amazing! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Fakes out the low kick. Player 2 is in burnout stick. Tries to act quickly but with the attack. Getting up close and personal. Ooh, what a smart blow. Presses for up, knocked him out of the air. Sticks out a kick. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? It is over. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Player 1, the drive impact doesn't work. That's a risky buff in. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. All right, what's coming up next? Still slugging it out here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. The Fuha stop to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. All right. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Heats it up with a combo into super. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral get KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Did well to get the buff in there. Ghoul gained control of the match in the early going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Quick breather. Player 2 fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can hold out. Experiencing burnout. Drive attack misses. All the throw connects. Life lead is there, but chisels him down. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Loads up a buff. Zones with the fireball. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. What'll happen here? Sets up with the jump in. Player 2 charges up the plasma. Okay, here we go. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 is in a there's a burnout. What's this Jinku Hado gonna do? Amazing. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round.
You win.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Perfect execution with the anti-air. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Tons of drive and health to work with. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Time to do some damage after that wall slap. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Gotta be careful not to experiencing burnout. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Buffs up. Are we going to see some fireworks? Parries the attack. Grabs them. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Now, can they finish the job? Drive reversal. Earns a breather to reset the situation. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Side switch in the corner. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Experiencing burnout. Gets a risky buff in. Closes in. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Lots of aggression from both sides. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Had the radar up and running. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Who used their drive first? Great work finding the opening. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets a risky buff in. Sticks the combo. Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Hits them in their gut. Going in. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Experiencing burnout. Player 2, they're going for the super arc. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Checks them with a projectile. Pressuring them in the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Gets out of the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Neither of them willing to back off here. Did well to get the buff in there. Dashes up. Knockdown. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 2 in trouble. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. they'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets a risky buff in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Not having it. With this super art connect, that's not gonna hit. Knockdown. Side Husho to start something. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Earns a breather to reset the situation. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Doing some burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of, oh no, they're stunned. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. They're recovered. Wrecks them. Player 2 has the deck stacked. Were they baiting them into that? Buffs while they're blinking. One chance here, maybe. Can this drive bring them back? Chuck the fireball to continue that. Gets the counter hit and the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Stuff him. Connects with the throw. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Runs that off. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This can lead to some big damage. Like more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Player 2 can't let burns out. Close range projectile. Uses that wall pressure. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.